when it's here, it's going right around for that R letter. Hello and welcome to the little video about the animated signature I did for Reimche. You can check his work down below and see what he's up to. And we're going to talk about it. So I will do a voice over the entire video that I recorded while I was creating this animation. There are two things about it. Before I started recording, I had the sketch of the animation, so I was kind of reviewing it, giving myself a feedback live and making the fixes right while I was creating the animation. And the other thing is it's not full HD because I don't have the footage. Oh my god. Let's jump into the video. So as you can see, the first step to create is to clean up this, to vectorize this logo, I should say, and just to make the lines pretty appealing, because it will be probably used in the many places as a still logo thing signature, so it have to be done very cool and high quality, so I paid a lot of attention. You can see how it was looking, how the sketch was looking that I did for him, and I was pretty much happy about it, but some angles, some shapes wasn't on the right spot, so I had to fix it. As you can see, I created the line which will lead me to making that first move a way more smoother, and that was my goal in here. So once I created this little line, I was able to create this animation frame by frame, because all my signature animations was frame by frame, 24 frames per second, sometimes 30, and I recently did 160, but it's, oh my god, I hate that. So yeah, I did that, let's say, guide for myself, and I followed it watching my sketch as well, and I was able to create a cleaner version of it. Then I had to review how the animation should work on the N letter, because what I did previously wasn't super satisfying for me, and I really want to create the higher quality things. So I've watched what I just drew, and it was kind of weird, but I will change it later. But now I want to talk about what I was thinking while I was creating this animation. So this loop here on the N letter is cool, and it will go back straight to the where it come from, then bounce a little, and that was pretty much the idea. You can see here I marked that with arrow, and I wanted to bounce it and back. Then I kind of knew what I want to do here, and I was ready to say that I can bounce the bottom thing to this place, the and thing here, and the end part here and here. But then I realized it will look so cool if on the end part it will just snap from this point. So there will be one bounce, second bounce, and third bounce, and on the fourth it will just snap to this position, and from this position it will just go away. After I decided to do that, I created it frame by frame, from what I felt, just a straightforward technique as I'm doing all the time. And well, it works pretty cool. I'm oh my god, I have to say I'm really enjoying doing those signatures animations. I did one for Gary V. I did like 5 or 6 in total, and I'm really enjoying that work. So let's back to the Reimche animation. So the idea of that, because there was 2 parts of the signature, I wanted to create that one loop that is going around to create that N letter, and then when it's here, let's say N letter is here, when it's here, it's going right around for that R letter. So once I was happy with the N letter, I created another layer, because it's cool to have multiple layers to make fixes and things, and I was able to start making the rest of it. So you can see the R letter is pretty straightforward. There's nothing super special, and the end part of it, the entire Reimche signature was just a straightforward from this point. Just a little cleanup here and there after everything, because when I don't know, Toon Boom just working this way. If you have a smoothing somewhere and you are crossing the brush lines, it will round those connections. I don't like that for this precise thing, which is signature, where you have to have that quality. It's not good, but yeah, sometimes it is what it is. You can't do anything about it, but just fix it. So it's pretty straightforward. The A letter with bounce and snap much faster, and there is the rest of the signature, which is just one line at the very end, with just little tip at the end, which is telling you that there is something at the end, but you can't see, like it's not just n.r me something, but there is something after that. And I achieved that. I like to achieve that with just something at the very end to mark that couple letters at the end. Okay, at this point it was pretty much done, and the animation looks like this. Alright, just a little tiny fixes at the end, because I feel like they have to be done here. Just a tiny little fixes, and that's pretty much it for the animation of the signature for Reimche that I did a couple weeks ago, I guess. Doesn't matter. Hopefully you like this kind of content, because I want to record all my processes that I'm doing. I will definitely do it because I love to share it, and I like to share what I was thinking while I was making it. So yeah, have a sick day, and see you on the next video. Cheers.